It's been 5 years since former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick played in a professional football game. Now, as you know, he hasn't been able to land a new team since he began taking a knee during the national anthem to protest police brutality and racial injustice. Now he's out with a new message for a younger audience about not fitting in. Kaepernick shares it in his new children's book, I Color Myself Different. Jericka Duncan spoke with the book's illustrator in an exclusive interview you'll only see on CBS Mornings.
When Colin Kaepernick took this stance,
I'll continue to sit.
The quarterback was labeled controversial and quickly found himself in a league of his own. But it wasn't the first time Kaepernick felt left out. That started with this Colin and a seemingly simple kindergarten assignment, draw your family. In this autobiographical book, Colin remembers kids asking, why are you the only brown one in your family? Why did you color yourself different? Kaepernick, who's biracial and adopted by white parents, drew them in yellow crayon and himself in brown. In the book, I Color Myself Different, Kaepernick writes about adapting to adoption, at one point wondering if adopted means different. To color himself in the book, Kaepernick picked an artist he hadn't met, who had never even illustrated a children's book before.
This is by far the most high-profile job I've ever done.
Eric Wilkerson's work had mostly been sci-fi and fantasy.
I didn't get the little boy learns how to tie his shoes by some random author. They threw me right in and gave me my first children's book being a celebrity book, so that was it was a big deal.
Wilkerson, who isn't a football fan, hadn't even heard of Kaepernick until his kneeling made national headlines.
The fact that they took away the thing that he loved to do most in life just for standing up and speaking out, I just thought that was really horrible. Every scene that he was in, I wanted there to be this warm, happy color around him.
During the pandemic, the pair huddled up over Zoom to discuss the drawings.
This is the level of back and forth conversation that happens. You know, is that too dramatic?
He was very involved. He had very specific ideas about colors and how he should look as a 6-year-old boy.
It is his story. This is an event that happened in his life. So he was involved in every stage of it, every page.
And for Wilkerson, so was someone closer to home.
This book, from the start, has really been a love letter to my daughter.
He drew Kaepernick, drawing inspiration from his own biracial daughter, Leah, who was the same age as Colin in the book.
I basically told him, my daughter has some of the same characteristics, some of the same hair texture.
You're working with this celebrity, and then you have an actual model that you're able to, Leah, hey, come downstairs real quick. Let me...
It just felt silly not to use my daughter. At the same time I'm playing with my daughter, I'm also composing illustrations in my head.
Wow.
Can you just stop real quick and I'll just...
These photos of Leah holding up a newspaper became the cover. And Colin on this first page began as Leah on their carpet.
This started out as a photo I took of my daughter in our kitchen, just pretending to throw a football.
When you first looked at this book, did you think to yourself, hey, he kind of looks like me? You did?
Yeah.
Leah got to meet the star quarterback.
Did you like talking to Mr. Colin Kaepernick? What did he tell you?
Keep on going and do what you like to do.
A message that she adopted from the book.
Ever since Mom wrapped me in that warm hug, I knew having brown skin and being adopted made me special.
What do you want people to take away from this book?
Our differences are what make us special. It's not something to be feared, it's not something to be hated. If you can embrace your own magnificence, then you can live a really positive, happy life.
Well, being different obviously takes courage. The goal for these children is to walk away feeling good about what makes them stand out. My daughter loved the book, and as you guys know, this is not just something that he's done outside of football. Colin Kaepernick had the Netflix special,
of course,
and also is leading a nonprofit, although I know he's been possibly looking at entertaining going back into the league.
Yeah, he's still working out. Let's see.
Oh, the book is beautiful.
It is.
Bravo, Eric. Bravo, little Leah. It's fantastic.
The message of the book I love. I love my brown skin. I love my family. I love being different, and adoption makes me special. It's really, really good.
It's a great read, yeah.
Really good. Maybe Colin will sign it for me.
Ah.
I got Eric to sign mine.
I would like that, too.
Yeah.
I would like that.
Come in
Thank you,
studio,
Jericka.
Colin.